Christmas animals, animals associated with Christmas around the world. Animals play a central role in Christmas celebrations in many parts of the world. On this page, we will look at animals associated with Christmas. Find out what role reindeer play in Christmas celebrations, and learn about the animals themselves, the cold regions of the northern hemisphere. Reindeer of the same species, but found in North America, are known as caribou. Canadian reindeer, have the longest migration of any non-flying land animal. You can travel up to 3,000 miles/5,000 kilometers in a year. Reindeer have been closely associated with Christmas since the early 19th century. In traditional celebratory lore, Santa's sleigh is pulled by his team of 9 reindeer: Blitzen, Comet, Cupid, Dancer, Dasher, Donner, Prancer, Vixen, and Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Can be 2 donkey. Scientific name Equus africanus asinus. Status, livestock. The donkey is a horse of the equity. The donkey is a domesticated subspecies of the African wild donkey, an endangered species found in the deserts and other arid regions of East Africa. Donkeys were first domesticated about 3,000 years ago and are still used today as pack animals in many parts of the world. The donkey is one of the animals most associated with Christmas. Mary rode a donkey when she traveled to Bethlehem with Joseph. 3 polar bear. Scientific name Ursus maritimus. Protected status, endangered. The polar bear is a member of the Ursus family. They live primarily in the Arctic and have many adaptations to adapt to life in this cold and inhospitable region. The white fur of a polar bear protects against snow and ice. Beneath this cozy fur lies a thick layer of fat that prevents heat from escaping. The giant paws of polar bears also help them walk and swim through the snow without sinking. Polar bears are not traditional Christmas animals, but they are often associated with snow, and thus winter, so they often appear on Christmas cards. 4 robin. Scientific name Erithacus rubecula. Conservation status, least concern. The animal associated with Christmas in the British Isles is the robin. This small bird is common in woodlands and gardens in the British Isles and much of Europe. Red-breasted robins are easily recognizable. Another red-breasted species, the American robin, was so named because it reminded European settlers of North America of the European robin. It is associated with Christmas because it is one of the garden birds. 5 turkey. Scientific name Meleagris gallopavo. Conservation status, least concern/domestic. Turkey is a traditional Christmas meal in many English-speaking countries. A turkey raised for food is a domesticated wild turkey. The scientific name of the species is Meleagris gallopavo. Wild turkeys are native to North America and are game with the largest feathers. Despite their size, they are fast and powerful flyers. 6 partridge. Partridge is a member of the Phasianidae family, which also includes pheasants, chickens, turkeys, and other groups of wild birds. The partridge is an Old World species, not native to North America, but the gray partridge was introduced to the continent. Partridges are associated with Christmas because they appear in the 12 days of Christmas. Partridge in the Pear Tree is one of 12 gifts the singer has received from true love. 7 turtle dove, European. Scientific name, Streptopelia turtor. State of conservation, vulnerable. Like the partridge in the pear tree, the turtle dove is another gift in the Christmas carol Her 12 Days of Christmas Is. The turtle dove is a small member of the family Columbidae, which includes all pigeons and pigeons. Turtle pigeons are migratory birds that winter in southern Africa, so they are unlikely to be seen in Europe at Christmas. Today, the turtle dove is endangered due to changes in hunting and husbandry practices, and has been given critically endangered status. 8 camel. Camel belongs to the genus Camelida. Camels have 3 types of hem. They are the one-humped dromedary, the two-humped Bactrian camel, and the wild Bactrian camel. Both dromedaries and camels have been domesticated and used as transport and packing animals. The wild Bactrian camel is found wild in Asia and is an endangered species. His three species of camels are members of the mammalian camelid family, which also includes animals such as llamas and alpacas. The Magi are said to have traveled to Bethlehem on camels. Animals are often included in cribs. 9 sheep. Scientific name, Ovis aries. Conservation status, livestock. Sheep are mammals of the subfamily Caprinidae, which includes goats. Caprini are members of the Bovidae family, which includes related animals such as bison, buffalo, antelope, and cattle. Members of this family are known as bovid. Like all cattle, sheep are ungulates with complex digestive systems that allow them to eat plants, such as grasses, that are difficult for other animals to digest. 10 goat. Scientific name, Capra aegagrus hircus. Status, domestic goat. It also belongs to the goat subfamily. The domesticated form is a subspecies of the wild goat found in Asia. In Scandinavia and other parts of northern Europe, the Santa goat plays a role in traditional Christmas celebrations. Christmas goat ornaments are placed under the Christmas tree, and a large straw Christmas goat can be seen as part of the town's decorations. 11 wren. Scientific name, Troglodytes troglodytes. Conservation status, least concern. Wrens play a role in traditional Christmas celebrations in Ireland, Wales, the Isle of Man, and other European countries. In some regions, the day after Christmas is called Len's Day. Traditionally, real wrens were hunted down and paraded through town to raise money for festivals. There are several variations on this tradition, but today imitation wrens are used instead of real wrens. The centerpiece of tradition, the wren is a small bird of the wren family. He is the third smallest bird found in Britain and the only bird found in Europe. 12 penguins. Penguins are flightless birds found mainly in the cold southern regions of the southern hemisphere. He is the only species of penguin that lives in the northern hemisphere, the Galapagos penguin. Although clumsy on land, penguins are good swimmers. Instead of flying through the air, these waterfowl use their short, powerful wings to fly through the water. Penguins are associated with Christmas because they live in cold climates. They often appear in Christmas cards alongside polar bears and reindeer. This is not possible in real life, as penguins live literally on the other side of the world, inhabited by polar bears and reindeer. 13 bull. Scientific name, Bos taurus. Protection status, livestock. The bull is part of the traditional Christmas crib along with the donkey, or donkey. Both animals appear in Isaiah. Cows are domesticated cows that are used in a variety of roles, such as transporting goods and pulling plows. Cows were first domesticated over 10,000 years ago. Christmas animals, summary. We hope you had fun learning about Christmas animals from different parts of the world. What is your favorite Christmas animal? Any animals we left out? Let us know in the comments section below. At this point, I would like to wish my readers a Merry Christmas. In the Gospel of Luke, angels announce the birth of Jesus to a group of shepherds tending their flocks. Sheep are a traditional part of the nativity scene. For more information about all animals, please encourage us by subscribing our channel. Thanks.